Challenge. Welcome to day 2 of 41 Days Healing Meditation Challenge, organized by PSSM, Pyramid Society, Spiritual Society Movement, started by Patriji. And Patriji has read more than 1 lakh books by almost all famous authors throughout the world. And the book You for Forever by Lobsang Rampa has changed his life, and the wisdom that he got by from reading the books and by meditation practice. uh, he started teaching free meditation sessions to everyone and transformed many people's life. So with this, we'll start our book reading session. So we stopped in the introduction part yesterday, and let's continue. So someone said to me recently, "You gave me the most wonderful gift. You gave me the gift of myself." So many of us hide from ourselves, and we don't even know who we are. We don't know what we feel. We don't know what we want. It's true, right? We really don't know what we are and what emotions we are going through. And the life is a voyage of self discovery. It's a long journey. Our life is a long journey of self discovery. We have to discover, so many things throughout our life, from the time we are born and till the time we are dead. To me, to be enlightened is to go within and to know who and what we really are, and to know what we have the ability to change for the better by loving and taking care of ourselves. So the author tells that, what is a true enlightenment for a human being? It is more like to discover who we are, to go within and see what we are, what we are feeling. And, all these things will make really a very big change in the life and for the better loving and taking care of ourselves. It's not selfish to love ourselves. It clears us so that we can love ourselves enough to love other people. So the author says that, loving ourselves is not selfish. We all assume that we are programmed and we are trained in a way like, if we love ourselves, if we do something for ourselves, we think that, we are so selfish, we are doing all these things for ourselves. So but the author says that loving ourselves is completely different from selfish. And if we truly love ourselves, we can really love all the people in this world, unconditionally. We can love and we can really help the planet when we come from a space of great love on an individual basis. The power that created this incredible universe has often been referred to as love. We have a universe which has been created. All that universe is also created with the power of love. God is love. We know that, right? God offers us love unconditionally. So that is the love we really want to learn so that we can love ourselves. We have often heard the statement, love makes the world go round. It's all true. Love is a binding agent that holds the whole universe together. To me, love is a deep appreciation. What is a deep appreciation? It is something like, you appreciate someone, without judging, without, judging them, without pointing at their mistakes, or, however it is, you love someone. That is when I talk about loving ourselves, I mean having a deep appreciation for who we are. We accept all the different parts of ourselves, our little peculiarities, the embarrassments, the things we may not do so well. So when we love ourselves, and when we have a deep appreciation, we have to appreciate even uh, the the negative aspects, or like some faults, or like some peculiarities, some odd things that we really have. We have to accept that, and we also have to love them with a deep appreciation. You have to appreciate We have to appreciate really who we are, like accepting all those things. We accept the whole package with love unconditionally. Unconditional is very important here. No matter what, we have to unconditionally accept it and love it. Unfortunately, many of us will not love ourselves until we lose the weight. That's true, right? We often tell ourselves, like when we put on weight, we are like, okay, now I'm heavy. Now I'm overweight. Let me shed this weight. We always make ourselves hard, and we always criticize ourselves, like I'm like obese, or like I'm overweight, all those things. So even though we are like we are heavy, or we don't get the job, or get the raise, or we don't have a boyfriend, or whatever, we often put conditions on our love. But we can change. We can love ourselves as we are right now, no matter where we are, how we are looking, what we are doing, whatever it is, we can love ourselves the way we are right now. There is also a lack of love on this planet as a whole. I believe our whole planet has a disease called AIDS. So the author mentions here about the AIDS because this book was written in early 90s. So there was a lot of AIDS happening in the States. So the author mentions here and there about the AIDS and whatever the diseases the people are facing at that time. This physical challenge has given us the opportunity to overcome barriers and go beyond our morality standards and difference of religion and politics, and to open our hearts. There are a lot of disturbances, right? Even at present, we are seeing a lot of issues, a lot of religious, political, all those things. All of those things make our heart weak, constant tension and all those things. The more of us who can do it, the quicker we are going to find the answers. We are in the midst of enormous individual and global change. I believe that all of us who are living at this time choose to be here to be a part of these changes, to bring about the change, to transform the world and the old ways of life to a more loving and peaceful existence. So the author says, love yourself, love, love yourself unconditionally, and transfer the love throughout the world. Right now, the world is lacking a real, true love. No peace in the world. If you're not willing to love yourself today, then you're not going to love yourself tomorrow. Because whatever excuse you have today, you will still have tomorrow. That's true, right? We always tell that, okay, let's start from tomorrow. Let's start from tomorrow. That tomorrow never comes. So the author says, like, anything should be done at this moment, right now. Love yourself today. Today is the day that you can love yourself totally with no exceptions. I want to help create a world where it's safe for us to love each other, where we can express who we are and be loved and accepted by the people around us without judgment, criticism, and prejudice. So the author says that if you love someone, she wants to create a world that you love yourself unconditionally, and at the same time, you love others without judging them, criticizing them, and loving them actually what they are and who they are. We really cannot love anyone out there unless the love starts within us inside. Self love is the most important gift we can give ourselves, because when we love who we are, we will not hurt ourselves, right? If you love someone, say for example, we have kids. When we love our kids, we don't want to hurt them, right? So the same way, if we love ourselves, we don't want to hurt ourselves, right? That's what it says. And we will not hurt anyone else. With With inner peace, there would be no wars, no gangs, no terrorists, and no homeless. There would be no disease, no AIDS, no cancer, no poverty, no starvation. So, this to me is a prescription for the world peace, to have peace within ourselves. Peace, understanding, compassion, forgiveness, and most of all, love. We have the power within us to change, to affect these changes. So, the author says that we all have this power, to change the world, to have peace, to have understanding, to have compassion and forgiveness, and mostly love for everyone. Love is something we can choose the same way we choose anger, hate, or sadness. So we all know that, right? Life is all about choices what we make. So the author says it's the same thing. Love is something we can choose. You choose love or hate. You choose anger or peace. So we always have an option what to choose. Given at a particular situation, we always have an option, right? If you want to choose love or if you want to choose hate. The same way the author says. We can choose love. It's always a choice within us. Let's begin right now in this moment to choose love. It's the most powerful healing force there is. So the author says, okay, this is the moment that we are going to choose love over all other choices that we have. Let's choose love and let's choose at this moment right now. The information in this book, which has been a part of my lecture over past 5 years, is yet another stepping stone for your pathway to self-discovery. An opportunity to know a little bit more about yourself and to understand the potential that is in your birthright. So the author says that we all have that potential. It's actually the birthright that we have, you know, that we are going to have the self-discovery. You have an opportunity to love yourself more so you can be a part of an incredible universe of love. Love begins in our heart and it begins with us. Yet your love contributes to the healing of our planet. Small things are going to create a big change in the world. So start loving yourself and bring out the love within you and start loving others. That way, we are going to heal this whole world. That's what the author says. So now let's start with. So the book is divided into 5 parts. The first part says becoming conscious. So how can we become more and more conscious? So the chapters here are the power within. So discovering what the real actual power we have and following my inner voice. We always have a constant chatter right in our mind. So what is that? What following that and what can we do those things, to become more and more conscious? The power of your spoken words. Words, how does these have influence, the words that we speak and reprogramming old tapes. We all have, all the reprogram prefixed patterns that, maybe from our childhood or from the society upbringing, we all have all those tapes reprogrammed, all those tapes programmed. So how we can reprogram them and, see a situation or handle a situation without judging them, without, you know, judging them and without uh, without all other things like hate or anger or anything, seeing the situation as it is and understanding what it is. So all those things will come under reprogramming our old tapes. So let's start with part 1, becoming consciousness. So the author says when we expand our thinking and beliefs, our love flows freely. When we contract, we shut ourselves. The power within. Who are you? Why are you here? What are your beliefs about life? For thousands of years, finding the answer to these questions has meant going within. But what does this mean? So the author says, who are you? Why are you here? What are your beliefs about life? All those things, all these are the questions that people were searching for thousands of years. I believe there is a power within each of us that can lovingly direct us to a perfect health, perfect relationship, perfect career, which can bring us prosperity of every kind. So the author says we defaultly have that power, where we can have a perfect health, have a perfect relationship, whatnot. We can have everything we wish with that immense power. In order to have these things, we have to believe firstly that they are possible. So in order to happen all of these things in our lives, we first have to believe that we have that immense power. Believing is very important. Next, we must be willing to release the patterns in our life that are creating conditions we say we don't want. As I told you, right, we already have certain patterns, in our mind. We follow blindly those patterns, whatever we have. So we should be able to release all those patterns and start to learn new things. We do this by going within, the tapping the inner power that already knows what is best for us. If we are willing to turn our lives over to this great power within us, the power that loves and sustains us, we can create more loving and prosperous lives. But if once we believe that we have this inner power and we tap into this inner power, we can create a more loving and prosperous life. I believe that our mind are always connected to this our one infinite mind, and therefore all knowledge and wisdom is available to us anytime. So the author says that whatever mind we have, all of our minds are connected to the one mind that is called the infinite mind, and all the knowledge and the wisdom it's all available to us all the time. We are connected to this infinite mind, this universal power that created us. The universal power loves all of its creation. It is a power for good, and it directs everything in our life. It doesn't know how to hate or lie or punish. So the universal power doesn't know, to hate someone or to lie or punish. All it does know is it's pure love, freedom, understanding, compassion. So the universal power always chooses pure love, freedom, understanding, and compassion. It is important to turn our lives over to a higher self because through it we receive our good. So the author says that we should always be connected to our higher self so that we can receive all this good form of, love, freedom, understanding, and all those things. We must understand that we have the choice to use this power in any ways. If we choose to live in the past and and create all the negative situations and conditions that went way back then we are stuck where we are. If we make a conscious decision not to be the victims of the past and go about creating a new life for ourselves, we are supported by this power within. So the author says that we always have a choice, right? Suppose say something bad happened in our past, and most of us stay in the past, think about the past, and oh, okay, this is what it happened. So we are never in the present. Our mind, our thoughts are all in the past. So when we choose to be in the past, the universal power or the higher energy is not going to help us. If we choose to stay in the present, let go of the past and all the situations, the universal energy, the universal power is going to help us create a new lives for ourselves. We are supported by this power within. New, happier experiences begin to unfold. I don't believe in two powers. I think there is one infinite spirit. It's all too easy to say. It's the devil or them. It really is only one. We say, right, okay, God, devil, good, bad. There is no such thing like, devil or, bad energy or all the things. It's only one. That is the infinite spirit, that is only the pure form of love. It is really us, and neither we use this power we have wisely, or we misuse the power. Do we have the devil in our hearts? Do we condemn others for being different than we are? What are we choosing? Right. We sometimes in anger or, when frustration or anything, we try to go in a wrong way. We try to choose, the bad side of that power, the universal power what we have. So now the author says, um, what is a responsibility versus blame? So the author explains in detail, like, what do you exactly mean by responsibility, how you can take responsibility of your life, and what do you mean by blame. Most of us, when we are angry, or when we are low, or when we are sad, or when we are not happy, we always try to blame someone, right? So the author clearly explains what is meant to be a responsible person, and what is meant by blame. So we are going to cover this one tomorrow. So with this, we finished our book reading, and let us start our meditation. So sit in a comfortable position. Uh, you can sit in a chair, you can sit on a sofa, or you can sit down. Make sure you are sitting in a really comfortable position for the next 20-25 minutes, and make your room dark, preferably if you want to go to a deeper meditation state. And clasp your hands, cross your legs, close your eyes, and inhale deeply and exhale. Focus on your breath.
Everyone, be with your
Be with your breath. Focus on your breath. My mind is calm. My mind is clear. I enjoy my meditation sessions. I'm entering a deep meditation. Focus on your breath. I love myself. I deserve to be loved by everyone. I myself. I believe I can do anything. confident. I grow more confident every single day. I love myself. I'm going into a deeper meditation state. strong and capable. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am grateful for this moment. Focus on your breath. Observe your thoughts. Don't get attached to the thoughts. Just observe them. Be grateful for this moment, for doing meditation. Be thankful for the universe. I embrace stillness. I invite calm into my life. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. Last 5 minutes. Last 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rub your hands and gently place them on your eyes. Whenever you're comfortable, take your time and slowly open your eyes.